of the interim superintendent of schools that the board hereby appoints Eric D. Wright, possessing a permanent certification in school administration and supervision, to a 3-year probationary term as principal of J.B. Forster School in the elementary principal tenure area, effective October 1st, 2012, as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Comments? Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Would you like to introduce?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're really pleased to introduce Eric Wright. He's going to be our new principal at Forrestal starting on October 1st.
Would you like to speak at the podium?
First of all, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Helberg, Dr. Walkley, to the school board, community school board, for choosing me for the position. I promise you that I will come to work every day working very hard. It'll be a cake for me to get to work, actually. For those who don't know, I actually come from New York City, where I worked for 8 years as principal of a school in the South Bronx. I live in Orange County, so it was an over an hour and a half commute every day. The decision was fairly easy, thanks to my family who helped me decide that this was the place that I should call home. I struggled. I talked a little bit with the family while sitting in Mr. Helberg's office, and he understood my concern in terms of could I make the decision? Could I make the decision right on the spot? It's hard leaving the school after 8 years, but I made the decision, and I'm definitely happy and excited to be here. Beacon seems like a lovely place. I had an opportunity to sit with some of the administrators today, and I realized how different it is than being in the South Bronx. I had the opportunity to just relax and talk and laugh, and you don't have that opportunity too much. And I know once the school year starts, things will change, but I'm ready for the challenge, and I hope that I have every last one of you to call on when I need support. Thank you.
I'd like to invite everyone. Actually, before we do, we have some other new folks here that we should introduce, even though we haven't appointed you as yet, but let's not wait till the end of the meeting. Perhaps I could call on our Director of PBS, Frank Mulhern, to introduce some folks.
Hopefully what I say won't change your vote, and you'll get them appointed. I'm really delighted to have 3 folks here that are on the agenda for your approval. Thank you very much. On August 13th, you approved the implementation of a new Spectrum class. This is for grades K through 2. Beacon now boasts opportunities for students on the autism spectrum to remain in the district and go to school K through 5. And we have some fabulous faculty that are going to join us. First, I'd like to introduce, and you just need to stand, I won't embarrass you too much. Pam Chitoli is a certified special education and general ed teacher who has actually worked for us for the past couple of years as a substitute and as a leave replacement at J.B. Forrestal in our self-contained classes, and is a perfect match for the energy that's going to be generated in the new K2 class. So Pam, congratulations. It isn't often that when you have a board meeting like this that you get teaching assistants to show up for their introduction. We sometimes forget to introduce them, and sometimes they don't make the trip. But we have 2 people for the same class. First, I'd like to introduce Elizabeth Cherns. 20 years experience working with children in public schools, and the last 5 with children on the autism spectrum. She's one of the teaching assistants. So we welcome you, Elizabeth. We also have, and if you wouldn't mind, Desti Cawthon. Ms. Cawthon is an 8-year veteran, teaching assistant in public schools, most of her years at the Circle of Courage School in Poughkeepsie, as well as other schools within the Poughkeepsie School District. We welcome her. She has a fabulous ability to connect with parents and children, and we're happy to have her join our K2 Spectrum class. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you very much. Dr. Sieberding would like to make a couple of introductions.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very excited to be here tonight to introduce actually what's in store, let me put it that way, what's in store for our drama club. As you well know, you appointed Mr. P.J. Devine, who's going to be the drama director. And tonight you'll be appointing 2 volunteers, Mr. Scarone and Ms. Megan Pearson, who are actively involved in drama productions. I say I'm excited what's in store because right after PJ and I had a conversation about what direction we were going into with our drama, I think you're going to be delighted what's going to happen. I mean, they were gung-ho already the next day I spoke to him. Website was designed, ready to put it up, and after tonight, after your appointment, you can take a look at it and see what's going to happen. And who would not be excited when we have a venue like in our theater to have that place fill up again? I know VJ has meetings already scheduled, first week in September, get the kids excited. They're going to be known as the Beacon Players, and I'm just thrilled what I hope, we can accomplish and get it back, to what the reputation was. And I have every bit of confidence to know that that will happen. So I thank you for your support as you appoint them, and look forward to great things. PJ is here also, PJ. And Mr. Scarone is here this evening as you appoint them. So thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Sieberding tries to get the lead in the musical, so don't worry. I'd like to invite all our guests, our administrators, to join us for some cake in the dining hall.